Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Cheryl. Welcome to my channel, Starseed Healing. I want to share a quick channeling that I received a few days ago. And I didn't share it at that time because I wasn't sure if I should share it with the world. But today I am being guided to share it with you. I put it on the back burner just to have a confirmation if it's a collective message or if it was just for me. But today I was watching a series on Netflix called Cursed, and something came up on this series that reminded me of this channeling, and I knew that I had to share it with you. So, a few days ago, I had a vision of a man, and this man was wearing like rags and a robe, and he had this huge stick that he used to walk with. And I just saw this man appear out of nowhere in front of me, and he was swinging his stick and he was saying, "All this pain does not serve you. All this fear does not serve you." And he said something else, but he kept saying, like, all this ugliness, all this trauma does not serve you. And when he finished his sentence, he went down to his knees and he took the stick and he slammed it to the ground. And at that moment, I remembered of the tales that we used to hear about Moses, from the Christian Bible, that he had this stick that when he pushed it against the the sea, it opened up and there was a road for the people to cross through. And so when I saw that man and the stick and him like giving that huge knock on the ground, it took me back to that. But what happened was, when he hit that stick, there was a huge wave of energy and it just blew everything out. So the world became nothing. There was nothing on the ground. It was like everything was dead, everything was taken away. But all of a sudden, the stick started to grow leaves, started to emerge as a tree from the ground, and everything started to blossom. Everything started to be reborn. It's like coming back to life. And at that moment, I felt such purity. And I remember this tree, there was a snake coming up from the branches. And it reminded me also of Adam and Eve. So it's a huge confirmation of the illusions that we have been brought up with, that we deserve pain, that we deserve suffering, that we deserve to be sad. And even the tales that we were taught when we were young of Adam and Eve and everything being good or bad and good and evil, light and dark, it's not that. All of that is an illusion. And that's why this man, this God, just broke that spell for us. And it was showing me how us as a collective, we are awakening to the truth that we do not have to suffer, we do not have to feel pain. We can change that, because that pain is within us, because we were taught that it's a part of us. But all we have to do is transmute that pain, learn from that pain, and heal it. And once we heal it, we don't have to go through it ever again. And if we don't go through it, if we do not have to go through it, then we're not going to manifest it within our children. Right now, if you are struggling in your life and you decide to have children, you decide to create a new life, you are without even knowing. Unconsciously, you're putting that trauma, you're putting that pain into that child, and that child will do the same until that spell is broken. And this is what we're doing now. We're healing to break that spell. We are not going to continue that karma to keep going on and on and on. We're choosing to not only set ourselves free, but everybody free. People and beings and lives that happened before us, but also the ones that are coming after us. But in reality, we know that time is an illusion, so past doesn't exist, the future doesn't exist. It's all about the now. We live parallel lives, not past lives and future lives. All lives are happening right now at this very moment, just in very different dimensions. So what we are learning is that what we heal now, it heals from everywhere else, in every dimension, in every reality, in every life, because it all starts with you. And this vision was just a confirmation that it is going to get worse until it gets better. But we need to not give up when it gets worse. We are prepared for what's coming. You are prepared for what's coming. You've seen it all. You know what's coming. You just need to remember that. Remember that you know. You knew everything before you came, before you entered, before you were born in this life, before you put on that veil to believe all the illusions. But now that veil is being lifted. You are being freed from the matrix, from the illusions of it all. And that's how you connect. That's how you connect to the truth. And the truth is, you know what's coming. You feel it within you. Your body knows, your mind knows, your soul knows. So connect with that and stop saying, oh, that's just a coincidence. Coincidence never exists. When something happens, there's a reason for it, good or bad. In reality, there is no bad, because without those lessons, you wouldn't have the wisdom nor the knowledge to get through life, to get through for what's coming. We are prepared. You are prepared. And whatever it is that you're going through right now that is so hard, you're going through it for you to heal it, and not have to deal with it ever again. And so your ancestors, and so your children, and your children's children. We're ending this shit. We're getting it done once and for all. So don't worry that it's getting worse. We're just cleaning the slate, and we're starting fresh. I hope that this message resonates. I hope that you're all doing well. I love you all so very much. Thank you. Take care. And namaste.